It's been a while. It's been a while. But, yeah, like I said, my purpose was never to get this channel to be a very big channel on YouTube. So, yeah, it's been a while, but I'll be doing videos as I get time and as I get, how can I say, as I am willing to share something, and I haven't been willing to share any of my gameplay lately, but I am coming to this video right now because I've got a friend. Well, I actually got two friends that they actually bought the game, and they told me they bought the game because they saw me playing. So this game can be very complicated for beginners. It can be very complicated for those who understand the game, who understands the mechanics of the game. So I am doing this video because they had a lot of problems, and I actually tried to make an expedition, a co-op with one of them, and we had problems even to get connected to each other. So this video, like the title says, it's just a very brief guide through the game. I'll try to show you guys some of my knowledge, some of the things I've collected, I've learned throughout these Nioh 1 and Nioh 2 game that I played. And I am far from being a really good player. I am far from being a hardcore player or pro player, but I do know something about the game, and I want to share this with you guys. Okay, so first of all, it's gonna be very generic thing. I try to cover a lot of stuff in a very short time. Maybe I will try to make another video. Maybe I will have to. I don't know, but I'll try to cover a lot of things. Okay, first of all, how to co-op, how to play with your friends. And this thing may sound very easy, but if you're not specific, you will not play with your friends. You will not play with your friends. So now, first of all, first thing you have to understand is that, as far as I know, you don't have to be far in the game to connect with a friend of yours. You can be pretty much whatever level 1 in the game, and you can still make an expedition, I think. Maybe it doesn't work for those. No, it does work, because this friend of mine, he didn't even finish the first mission. Even so, we were making an expedition in the first mission. He is level 5 in the game, and I was trying to help him going through the first mission ever in the game. Okay, so without further, let's go. I'll try to show you guys how to connect with your friends. Okay, first of all, you guys please check if you're online in the game. Right there, up right corner, you can see that I am online. If you're not online, it's gonna be displaying a message in red, offline. To go online, you simply press R3 button. Okay, that is the stick, the right stick in your controller, R3. You go online. You come to Torii Gate here at starting point, Torii Gate. If I go to random encounters, it's random. It's totally random. You will find a randomic expedition that has been opened in whatever part of the world. I don't know the range. You can, I don't know, maybe be finding yourself playing with some Japanese, Chinese, some Brazilian, some American, whatever part in the world. But this is not, well, this is not what, if this is not what you want, you go to expeditions. Okay, so quick match again. You go no condition. Well, let's first go to whatever is important for us. Custom match. Okay. uh, search. You want to play with your friends, so you are going to make your expedition. You're going to create your room. Okay. Now here, conditions. These conditions, they are not really important if you want to play with your friend. You can just live like without conditions or with conditions, but this is not really important if you want to play with your friend. Okay, so you can just disregard this thing. Now this right here is very important. Okay, so you can actually co-op with two of your friends. You can go through the missions in 3 people, a trio. If you want to play with your friend, you cannot leave it here open slot, private slot. Okay, private slot, and here you can private slot to a second friend, or don't use. This is your choice. But never open slot. If you leave it here opened, a random person will enter your expedition and your friend will not find your expedition. You have to have it private slot. Here you can go either for friends, but you may have, I don't know, tons of friends that play Nioh, and you want to play with a specific friend. So instead of friends, secret word, and you pick a secret word of your, I don't know, out of your guts, whatever you want, Ra, or I don't know, Nioh. You just pick whatever word you want. All the words, they are all caps. You don't have them with lowercase. It's always uppercase. Okay, there's no option, so you don't have to mind this thing. Okay, just get the word right. Just get your friend to get the word right, and you're gonna be connected to each other. Okay, create a room and wait. Boom, private slot, open slot. If it is private, whatever condition you put here, it's gonna, the 2 slots will be under the same condition. There's no way for you to put secret word for this one and just friends for this one. Okay, so conditions will be over these 2 slots. Okay, create a room and just wait. Okay, probably a lot of people will find me here because Nioh is not really a creative word for me to use. So what you guys have to understand right now is that now with secret word, I am not trying to get my friends. Okay, secret word, any person in the planet that searches for a Nioh secret word can find my session, can find my expedition. So right now I am not searching by friends. So be very creative, be very unique. It doesn't matter what word you put in here, just get your friends to get the same word. It's secret word, guys, like everything with a pin number, secret word. This is how it works, so no secret here. If you go to friends, okay, maybe you got only 2-3 friends that play Nioh and you have talked to them and you're gonna play with them. Like myself, I have 2 friends. I have actually 4 friends that play Nioh2. So I can just easily go here, boom, friends, and I'm gonna find them, and then gonna find me. Okay, I can go and search. Now this is on the other side. Let's say your friend has invited you to play with him in his expedition and he is creating the lobby. You come to custom match. It's the same thing, custom match. Search for a room. If he ever put anything here, you probably will have to put the same conditions here. If he puts difficulty, you have to find him by difficulty. So my advice is never change this stuff. The best way for you to play with your friends is always with a secret word. Or if you got only one or two friends that play Nioh, you can just go here, friends. Okay? So this is the first thing. Without conditions. And now I am finding my friend, because right here it's gotta be the same. Special matching conditions. It's gotta be the same, okay? Okay, this is the first thing. The second thing my friend he was having problems with. He didn't accomplish the first mission, but this is one thing that is good in Nioh, but it's a double-edged sword. Every time you go through a mission, even though you do not complete the mission, but you keep restarting the mission, and failing, and restarting and failing. Your items, all the items you've collected, they do not vanish when you die. You keep them. And you guys can see there, in the right down corner, I've got 241 items. And I've got 500 slots for items. So 500 is maximum items I can carry, and I've got pretty much the half of it, which is okay for me. I can manage it very easily. But this friend of mine, he didn't know how to manage it. How to manage it? You can either, well, I'll show you guys two ways to manage it, okay? First of all, if you're not in a mission, you come to a shrine, okay, and you make offerings. Make offerings would be one, well, okay, this is the thing, guys. I do not have a script, right? I am doing everything live right now, so I might come back to my words a couple of times. Anyway, the first and best way I find myself, this is the best way to get rid of the things you don't want to use, you've got your stash full of. First thing, I go to hidden house. If you got hidden house unlocked, I'm going to do this. Well, I have to do it. Okay, I come to donate it to the clan I belong with. Okay, because donating the things I don't need to use anymore, it will give me some rare items and some items that are very important for me, and especially glory. You guys can see down there in the right down corner, glory owned, and with glory I can buy a lot of good stuff in the game. Okay, so this is the first place I come when I have to get rid of the stuff I've collected through the missions. Okay, so look at here, donate. Okay, I come to hidden house, clan battles, donate. Okay, in donations I can see there they always require from me two things. The first one is special reward. You guys can see in the right side of the screen. Special rewards. Conditions. Donate torso armor. This special reward will never change. This is a condition of your clan. It will never change. Okay? So whenever I come here, if I have torso armor, I can donate to them. And you see the bar right there going up and going down right now. Okay, so you can see whenever I max out the bar, I get the reward that in this case is Okocho cups. That is very useful in this game. Okay, right now I got plenty of Okocho cups, but there were times, if you guys check my videos, there were times where I had to buy it. and they can be expensive if you do not manage your resources well. You can find yourself in a very problematic situation. Okocho cups are the only way you have to what is the word? It's the only way you have to have some help, to request any help in the game and assistance from. It can either be from the benevolent graves, or a friend of yours. Okay, and when you make expeditions, you offer Okocho cups as well. No, I might be wrong. I don't think you offer Okocho cups when you make an expedition at Torrygate. No, you don't. But if you're in the middle of any mission and you need to be helped and you don't have Okocho cups, you have to buy them. Okay, you have to buy them. So Okocho cups are important in the game. Also, what I looked for when I was looking for a clan to belong was this thing, what they demanded. And they demand the torso armor, which is not really hard to get. There are some clans that give you better rewards, but also the demands are really harder to find. There are some clans that will only ask for new armor with specific special effects that can be very hard to get in a game, but also you get from them really nice rewards. Okay, so you just balance it when you want to find a clan. I'll talk about it a little bit more, but anyway, this is the first place I come to sell and get rid of the things I don't want. If you guys can see here in the item, I have this blue symbol. Okay, so you guys can see the Warrior of the West Kuiras. I pretty much know I'm not saying this correctly, but it's okay. And under the name, I've got a blue symbol with a V. I don't know what symbol is that, but this symbol means this item meets the demands of the request, either the conditions of the special request or the daily special request. That it is, in this case, donate armors. It doesn't matter which armor, of exotic or better thing. So it would be the purple ones and the green ones. So I can come here, and whatever place I go, from my armors, obviously, I will find them. If they're green or if they're purple, all of them will have this blue symbol. You guys can see that? Which means all of them meet the demands of the clan. And I will just take advantage on this situation, and I will offer them some of the stuff I have right here. Yeah, I don't want this, I don't want this. You see, I'm getting this stuff. You see, this one is blue, which means this is not exotic or better. This is rare, or I know white is common, blue is rare. No, yellow is, well, I don't remember. I don't remember the, yeah, I think yellow is rare, blue is uncommon, purple is exotic, and green is divine. Well, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is exotic or better, and blue is not better than exotic. That's why I don't have the symbol under the name. So I can I can donate this thing right here, but it gives me no dough. You see, if I want to donate this thing, look at the second bar in the right side of the, you see, I've got some bar in a reward display. Boom, boom. Look, look. But if I go for this one, look, I got nothing because it doesn't meet the needs and the demands of the stuff. Anyway, I'll get rid of it. I don't want it. And I also can donate the accessories I've got. But I have no interest in donating any of these accessories. I have to check them later. Okay? So this is the first place I come to get rid of the stuff. Let me, oh boy. Let me show you guys the clans. Oh no, this is not where I have to go. Let me just get this thing, the reward. Okay. Transfer. Okay, I come to transfer area and I can see all the clans I can pick from, and I can go through the game without any clan, go solo, but the clan thing is really important. It's really good. What you have to be attent to, I don't know why this one got this yellow dot on it. Oh, this one got as well. I don't know why. I'll try to know, but right now, oh, maybe it's because I've got the items they asking. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, what you have to be aware when you're choosing a clan to belong is what they give. Crest protection, you see, grit 30%, medicine efficacy 30%. This one, Amrita loot bonus. It means every Amrita you got, you have 10% more. And life recovery by Amrita absorption, which is really good. Really good. I've got this in most of my armors. So whenever you get those Amrita flyings, they come at you, the yellow shining orb in a game when you kill an enemy, when you hit an enemy and it comes to you. Whenever you got one of those, you're gonna recover your life. 20 points each Amrita, which is really good. Okay? Now, conditions for the special reward. Donate gold. Okay, the reward is gold. It is actually nearly 250,000 gold. 246 to be more specific. Okay? Which I don't think is really good, but the crest protection is really good, and that's why you see a lot of blue I don't know, blue dolls, how to call that thing, blue men stuff. You see this one got 2, this one you got 5, 2, 3. This means this show us how many people you got there. Okay, obviously I don't know the order, how many you have to display one, but this is not what matters the most. What matters the most is whenever you're getting here, be attentive to crest protection. Get what you want better, like bomb damage. I'm not a person that use bomb. I use very few. So bomb damage 20% more. Pfft, I don't care about bomb damage. I don't use bomb damage. But now melee damage, it's really good. But this is melee damage against a strong enemy. All these stuff makes Nioh a very complex game, because you got melee damage 6.5% plus 6.5%, but only against strong enemies, which means against weak enemies, and I am not sure what the game considers weak enemies, strong enemies. They show somewhere in the game what is considered strong, what is considered mid or weak enemies, but I don't have this knowledge. I haven't gone for this knowledge, but this is what you have to have in mind, okay? Damage taken halved. Max cannon, max hand cannon. I never use hand cannon. I use more the bow and arrow. I use more the, what is the name of the other? I forgot the name of the other. But you be attentive to. Look at this one. This is very specific one. Very specific one. Melee damage when you have the red demon armor set, which means you're not gonna have the melee damage if you don't use this armor, which can be very ridiculous, because I dare to say this is not the best armor in the game. You got some good stuff in it, but not the best armor in the game. You got plus 2% in melee damage and plus 8% in toughness. Meh. But some people think this is a good thing for them. Look at them. The clan is not empty. Okay? You guys know mine. I tried this one first, Numble, because melee damage is good whenever I'm unscathed, which is good. Whenever I get no damage, all my melee damage is plus 4%. And life drain is really good. But now the conditions to the reward, and this reward, Summoner Cannon, is really good in the game. It's not really rare, but it's not that easy to find. And the conditions to get the Summoner's Candle, I don't think this thing is really worth it. You have to donate them melee damage and schedule armors, equipment, okay, which means only equipments that got melee damage and scattered special effect will worth it, and I don't think that's really easy to find. I didn't notice, well, I haven't got so many of them in the game. Okay, so I've talked too much about this thing. What you can do with the glory, you can come to trade, you can buy stuff here. Okay, there's a lot of items you can use, either use in the game during your missions to help you, or a lot of them you also use in the blacksmith. I mean, Toyo-chan, that girl, she will make you weapons, she will forge you weapons, but she will need some of this stuff. Karasu Tango Feather, Umbrella Rib, Written Tongue, she will need this stuff to be forging new weapons. So this thing you can collect, obviously killing these enemies, these foes, but sometimes they don't drop these things, and you're gonna need them to have your weapon forged. So if you don't have whatever you need, you come here and you buy from him, and you're gonna be buying it with glory. This one, Umbrella Rib, 900 glory, and if you ask me, this is very expensive, if you ask me. But anyone. You also can come here and buy some skins for you. Like, you can now transform into Revenant. You can play as Revenant. You're not gonna use your protagonist, the Hide. You're gonna play as Saito Dosan, Imagawa Yoshimoto, Hachisuka Koroko. You have a lot of them, and I've bought some of them. You can even buy William, that is the protagonist in the first Nioh. Okay, But this thing is only skin. It doesn't change the history of the game at all. It doesn't change the plot. Everything will be the same. Even the armors and the effects of the armors you're using, there will be everything the same, okay? I can come to masterpieces that will give me some random weapon, and be attentive to this thing. Here I can have a sword by 900 glory, 929. You're about to obtain an uncommon that is yellow, or rare sword. Rare is the blue one. On rare occasions you may even obtain exotic, that is the purple. And obviously these are the order of the best weapons. So you have white, yellow, blue, purple, green. And then later on in the game, not right now, in the game it's not possible, but you're gonna have the ethereal weapon, that is the red one, the strongest of them all. Okay, but not right now. Right now in the game, the top weapon, the top armor will be green, divine. Okay, so it will give me either uncommon or rare. Secret treasures, the same thing, but right now weapons are more expensive and they will give you rare, that is blue, or exotic, purple. On rare occasions you may even obtain a divine weapon. And you can have some really good stuff from here. I'm not lying, I bought a couple times and you got good stuff from here. I got good stuff. These are gestures that you can use in the game. As far as I know, they're just what is the word I want to say? Oh boy, I forgot. They don't change anything in the game. It's just for you to have some fun, you know. It's just wow, I really forgot the word. Even in Portuguese I don't remember the word. Anyway, these will not change anything in the game at all, okay? It's just for you to customize your own gesture chart. And this thing, as far as I know, it doesn't change the game at all as well. These are stuff, hanging scroll text that you just gonna hang in the place, in the shack you in. I'll show you guys. I bought the Buddha one, but they don't really change anything. Okay, so enough of this thing. Okay, so here in the hut, you guys can see down there in the wall, you can see that portrait with two kanjis, and that's the thing I bought. Okay. The second place I come to get rid of the stuff is here, blacksmith. Blacksmith, it's good because I can come here and either sell the items I don't want, or I can come here and I more usually disassemble them, because disassembling the items you don't have or you don't want, you're not getting money, you're not getting gold from it, but you're getting fragments of stuff. Okay, like the name say, it's disassembling it, so you get. I'll disassemble a couple things here for you guys to see. What am I going to disassemble? What is it that I don't want? Okay, I'm going to disassemble this thing right here. Okay, disassembling it. I got divine fragment. Maybe if I disassemble something that is not. Okay, I'll disassemble this thing. Oh, okay, so if I disassemble this thing, you guys can see there in the right side of the screen, the third column, it says leather platelet and umbraset. I'm gonna get this thing, 4 of the leather platelet. Wow. And 1 umbraset. Oh, umbrasite. I don't know how to say. Anyway, I'm gonna get 4 and 1 of them. And this thing will come to my thing here, the tools I have. So when I ask her to forge anything, I want to forge a weapon, for example, it says that required material, ingot, tamahagane, wood, and lacquer. I have this stuff to provide her and give her whatever she needs to make the weapon I want. Okay, and right there you can see in the middle column I have, for example, with this material I've got 20% of chances of getting a white weapon, yellow weapon, 14 to get a rare, and 39% of getting an exotic weapon. Now I've got 39% of getting an exotic one because I've got a lot of good material. I gave her a lot of good material. If I give her only, let's say, cheap material, the chances of getting exotic material will go really down. You see, the materials I give her, it's always the best quality wood, best quality. You can see that tamahagane, 3 of the purple one. I can come here and I can do this thing. It makes no sense doing this thing because she only needs 3, okay? She only needs 3. This is what she needs. And look, my chances of getting a yellow one, the blue one, purple one. Okay, now if I drop this one to 0, now look there, 39% again. Okay, so it makes no sense really changing stuff in this place because first of all, it's not really hard for you guys to get good material to her. Just get the material, just come here, disassemble. As you progress in a game, it's gonna be like an osmos. You can even choose not to have good material. This is not something you choose to. As you progress in a game, it will be unavoidable. You're gonna have good material here, and she's gonna make good weapons for you guys. And after you reach a point in the game, you can come here, forge. But instead of forging first, I press triangle because now I've got divine fragments, and I can give her divine fragments. Now look at there. If I give her 1 divine fragment to the weapon, my chances of getting a divine weapon goes to nearly 50%. 2 divine fragments, 52, and I can go into 10, and 86% of getting a divine weapon out of this forging. If you ask me, it's stupid giving her 10 divine fragments because your chances are really high giving her only 1. So what I usually do, I always give her 1. And I promise you, I never had to try 10 times to get 1. The most attentives I had, I think it was 4. So I gave her 4 tryings for 1 divine weapon. Okay, so I'll do this one just for you guys to see. Okay, I'm giving her, instead of giving her 10, why would I? Obviously my chances are higher, but why would I don't need to. My chances of getting a divine weapon right now are really high. I'll try to forge it. Okay, I'll forge it. I got a green one. I got a divine weapon. I used one divine fragment, and I got it in the first attempt because my chances were really high. I don't need to give her 10 divine items, divine fragments. Why would I? It makes no sense. Okay, so now I've got Yamato Tachi that is divine. Let me see this weapon. This is the weapon I've just got. I don't have here good stuff in it, good special effects, but I can come here and temper it. Temper this one. I can, which means using ambersites, quality ambersites and favor ambersites, I can change these things. Okay, look at this. I can change this low attack damage. Instead of getting 3.8% plus in a low attack damage, I can come here and get attack bonus by dexterity or life drain. Whenever I use an active skill, it will give me back, it will restore me 25 points in my health. Or life drain by final blow, shock accumulation, burn accumulation, mid attack break, quick attack damage. I've got a lot of better stuff. I can come here and just change a little bit the weapon. Okay, so this is the first video. No, I'll show you guys a little bit more just to getting rid. Okay, and the third part, whenever I've got everything set and done in the blacksmith and in the hidden tea house, I come here in the shrine and make offering. Now here I make a lot of offerings and I get Amrita for them, and this is going to be the best and the quickest way for you guys to get Amrita after a mission. And obviously you need this Amrita to level up your stats. Right here, stats. Right now, if you guys see, my next stat, my next point to stat, I can only buy after 7,620,000 million Amrita, and I've got 5.3 million. So what I do is I come here after a mission, make offerings, and I make offerings of the weapons I don't want to use anymore, the weapons I've got that are not interesting for me at all. Okay, and also the armors I don't want. Boom. I'm not gonna do this right now because I have to check these things. I don't know the armors I've got, but you can see here, boom, I got 5 items and I've got 350,000 Amrita already. Okay, so okay guys, so this is the first video I've done. I will make a little bit more videos. I'm just going to eat something because I am really starving. But yeah, we just covered how to get rid of the items and how to make an expedition at Torii Gate, and I'll show you guys a little bit more when I come back. Thank you, thanks for watching, see you next video.